I'm sick to death of using the shovels. I wanted to go for the taxi licence, but I couldn't read or write at the time, so I couldn't do it. And I done it. It was my goal. Was to get the taxi licence, and it was a great boost. Like, it made a big difference to me. Anyway, I'll be honest.
Don't let anyone take you down or anyone say or put you off of what you want to do, because you're there at the end of the day for yourself.
Since completing the written off course last year, Stacey has seen a big change not only in her school results but also in her confidence.
It could be school, it could be at home, it could be that my ma's not able to help me with my homework. I can't really tell you the answer because I just don't know. It's just this is how I am. I don't want to be different. Like, I want to be able to spell and not being embarrassed and not having people laughing at me while, like, if I have a spelling mistake or whatever. It's after giving me a lot of confidence, because before I did the programme I wasn't thinking of going to college, and now I'm doing it, and like it's just great. It is.
The first 2 weeks are going to be the hardest, or the first 2 weekends. That's to get to know each other.
I mean, if you came out like that,
there's hope for us.
There's hope for us. There's a light at the end of the tunnel.
I hope I feel the way they feel after the course, because Stacey, like, she's completely different, full of blooming with confidence, you know.
I remember Keith's collage that he done, and to get to talk to him that he actually did what he set out to do in the episode was brilliant, and to get his take on what happened was fantastic.
It's an early start for the students, who begin their day with counselling psychologist Stephen O'Neill, who's here to facilitate group discussion.
The emotions the group would be experiencing at this moment in time, I would imagine, are a mixture between excitement, anxiety, frustration, and I suppose it's that notion that what's the uncertainty and what's going to happen. First of all, I suppose, thanks for having me here. Today we're going to talk about school memories. So that would be telling the story of how you got on in school and maybe the words that you used to describe your experience. Yourself, how did you get on? I know you had some schooling.
I went secondary school in here in Ireland, and I've been there for like 6-7 months. I was only doing English and Irish history. Because the rest I couldn't do it, because I never been to school before, and it was very hard.
Tell us a bit about your school.
There was 3 or 4 of us, and we just we wanted to learn, but we were just a little bit slow. We just put back to the back class, and you forgot about it. And every day you came in, you sat at the front, and by the end of the day, you were at the back of the class.
For many of the students, school was a negative experience, but for Stephen, returning to the classroom is particularly hard.
You know, I went through the school system for 10 years, and after 10 years I didn't know a C from a G. And I mean, how did I go through a system when I left when I was 13 and a half and I didn't have to spell my own name? I think it was different when I was in school because these guys got their hand on me, you know, that way. Sometimes I don't know whether it's good to talk to people about it because it bothers me.
Outside of his wife and 2 children, Stephen has never really spoken about his experiences at school.
When I learn how to read a book, then it'll go away, you know what I mean? Because then I've won the battle. Because they're not gonna, they didn't hold on me forever then. But no matter what happens in the world, that's up there forever. What these horrible people did to me, you know that way?
I'd like to hold you with that, hold on to that. I suppose it's trying again for your own sake and keeping the boundaries of that. You need to mind yourself in this.
After class, Stephen O'Neill suggests they take a walk, where he advises Stephen on his counselling options.
Spoke to Steve, I was here today. I made a good long talk and sort of helped my situation. But I'm going to go further and sort of help myself, you know, to get over this thing.
Part of the course will be about inspiring the students with stories of other well-known people who have had their own difficulties with learning. With this in mind, the class gathered together to meet a very special guest. Olympic medalist Darren Sutherland has joined the group to tell them about his educational background.
I left school when I was 16 after my junior certificate. I was given the opportunity to go to the UK to box full time, and I was there for 4 years, and I realized the importance of an education, you know, because at any time you could get injured and you've nothing to fall back on, you know. I made the decision, a hard decision, to go back and do the Leaving Cert because that's what I wanted to do. My little sister, Nicole, I think she was in 2nd year at the time, and I went up and I met with the principal and I says, look, Darren, I'll give you the opportunity, but you will be treated no different from any other student in the school. This is a secondary school, and if you're going to come in here, you're going to have to wear a uniform. You're going to have to be in on time. If you're late, you're going to have a note. And here I was in a green blazer, you know, jacket, grey trousers, and going to school. I was in 5th year. Some of them were only 15 years old because they wouldn't have done transition year. So I was quite embarrassed about it, but I'd set myself a goal. I wanted to do my Leaving Cert, and I ended up getting really good grades. I worked hard, it wasn't easy, and I got accepted then into university.
If there was one bit of advice that you'd want to give all of us as we're starting out, what would it be?
If you've set yourself a goal, right, the goal might be up here, and you might be down here, but just take it step by step, you know, and you might get knocked down, you get up. You don't give up, that's the important thing, you don't give up. But if you're determined, you know, you will get there in the end, and as I said, just keep working hard, okay?
Thanks.
Me and Darren's son ran, like, what a laugh, like, some guy is.
Just visualize that barrier, there you go.
I think it gave most of us a good boost, like, to listening to him and that, so, good KO there.
There you go, take it out.
I was diagnosed with ADHD when I was 2. I was in school in England, made it to 5th class. I got expelled. Just when the teacher said something, I just picked up a chair and hit him. Didn't mean to do it, but so went to a different school, exact same thing happened. So we moved over here, hoping that we started a fresh life. I was in primary school just down the road, and exact same thing happened.
It wasn't until Peter joined the British Army last year that he found out he lives with dyslexia.
We were in for English in the army barracks, and they just give you an assessment. So I was in there and I was ranked bottom of the group, like, because I couldn't read off the paper, so I was just ticking every box and any box I could. Didn't feel nice at all. Should have found out years ago instead of last year, like.
Peter left the army after 2 months, but he's determined to tackle his literacy issues.
I had the choice, like, to stay at home, like, but I said, no, I'm going back to school. I need to get my education. I need to get, like, I found somewhere in my body that gives me confidence that I'll go back to school at the age of 19. Most people won't. Hopefully my confidence will be up, it's going through the roof.
Oh, very good.
To actually take the time out of his busy schedule, which it is a busy schedule, to come and talk to us and let us know that he can do it. He did it, he was only 20. I thought he was fantastic, and he's a very nice young man, yeah.
Don't make her laugh. Smile.
The following morning, spirits are still high as the class head out for the last time this weekend.
Okay, so good morning everyone. You're all very welcome to the Quest Event Centre. We've got some great challenges lined up for you today.
Sweet.
The first challenge today is off-road driving, so best of luck and enjoy.
If somebody shines doing this task, it will certainly increase their confidence. And it's also an activity about overcoming your fear.
Oh, yeah, boy.
This is the tough bit. Very steep slopes, going down, up, and very steep side slopes. They're going to feel that maybe the vehicle is going to turn over. Peter is going to really give it socks. I just feel he's really going to tackle this head on.
Oh, sweet Jesus! It was wicked. Coming up the hill, he says, ease off, you're coming up the hill. Wicked.
Do you drive at all?
No.
No, okay.
I was really great. I didn't know I can make it. Yes, I do. Yes, we can. Why not? Yeah.
I'm a different person now than when I came on Friday. Yeah. I don't know what it is, but I just feel totally sort of different. So in 6 weeks' time, it's going to be crazy.
Well done, everyone. You've conquered driving Land Rovers. Ladies and gentlemen, this is tank driving. Look behind you.
Look at that, man. Look at that. Look at that.
Oh, lovely. You're driving that now in 2 minutes.
For Peter, the chance to drive a tank holds special meaning.
My dream was to go into the end and drive tanks, like standing up there and hearing that big roar coming up that hill. It's just, oh yes.
Oh, yes! Happy to go? Oh, I'm happy as Larry. Okay.
Good luck.
Film my dream, like one day, like get to drive a tank and rally the tank around. So I did. So any day of the week, give me a tank.
For Anne, watching her son realise a long-held dream proves very emotional.
No. Just look at him. Just look how happy he is. Yeah. Don't worry, Anne. You know, who will make it?
No words to describe how I just felt there, you know that? Oh, dream come true already, look. Oh.
Are you excited about what's taking place? Are you excited about next week?
Yes.
And what's to come?
Yes.
Because we're not going to tell you what's to come.
No.
All right? Okay.
They've settled in very, very well. The comradeship between them already is amazing.
Yeah, I think it's going very well. I'm surprised actually the first weekend that it is going so well. Mightn't be so smooth
Smooth running next week.
Next week on Written Off.
Everything's not rosy in the garden at the moment.
Stephen, is that colour okay for you?
I can't believe it could be like that in a group of 8 of us.
And she knows that I don't drink because every Sunday when we go up, I just drink my juice and they drink whatever they drink.
If it does kick on, I'll just put on my coat and walking.
And I said to Anne, I'm not responsible for nobody here. She's a grown woman. She can wake herself up in the morning.
But I definitely say something will kick off. It's brewing. It is definitely brewing.
If you would like to improve your reading and writing and receive a free learning pack, call the National Adult Literacy Agency on free phone 1800 2020 65. That's 1800 2020 65.